in today because I have my full face of makeup on and I have absolutely no brows on. Look at that, I look creepy. You know, this is also like high fashion. Ooh. You guys know that I have been through a whirlwind with my eyebrows. Literally, I've tried many different looks. Some worked for me, some didn't. Actually, most didn't. And I feel like now, hallelujah, I have finally been able to find a shape and a way to do my brows that I am comfortable with, and a lot of people are as well. Like, I used to get like tons of comments like, your eyebrows, like what's wrong with your eyebrows, your eyebrows, your eyebrows, your eyebrows. And I was like, oh no, I'm slayed up, like nobody can tell me nothing. But like I look back, I'm like, what? So now I am very confident with them. So I want to show you guys how I do them. So when I used to do my brows, I would first pluck them till they were very, very thin. Then I would spoolie them to get them in place. I would take a brow pencil and fill in my eyebrows. After that, I would take a angled brush and Too Faced Brow Envy, this color right here. After I would fill them in a lot, I would take the setting wax and I would set them into place. I would then take an eyebrow gel, set them again into place because yeah, and then I would highlight them. So literally all these products just for my brows. Now I like to apply now the kiss method. Keep it simple, stupid. What I do now, go ahead and fill them in and create my shape. And then I will go ahead and pluck any hairs that aren't on the shape, which a huge mistake is what I made in the past, is I would pluck in everything that grew and then my eyebrows wouldn't grow. And then I was wondering why they were still so sparse and everything. So now I will only pluck them after I fill them in so they can actually see what doesn't belong in my eyebrows. And that has really saved me and helped grow my eyebrows out. Before I wouldn't have this much hair here. I know some people might say like, wow, you barely have any hair, but it is getting so much better. I actually like have connecting brows here. This is the place where I wouldn't have like any brows. Like I'd pluck this almost completely off in the arch and I'm not sure why. Fill them in, clean them up, set them. That is what I do now. So if you have bad eyebrows, please don't worry. I had terrible eyebrows as well. You just gotta keep trying. Keep trying different styles. I tried the very skinny, I tried the very thick, I tried the squared here, the really super faded. I tried like long ones, short ones, fat, skinny, tall, really archy, pointy. I tried everything in the book. I bleached my eyebrows and made them lighter. Like, girl, without further ado, let's go into my eyebrow tutorial, which is super quick and easy now, thank goodness. Because I'm doing this on camera, I hope it just doesn't fail, because like for some reason that's my life. I can do it like every day good, but as soon as I go on camera, it's like, no, Samantha, your arm is not gonna work for you today. Here's a close-up on my brows. I'm very proud of them right now, and lots of you might be like, girl, why, where? But they're connected here, and I wouldn't have, like I was saying, like any hair here, and they're actually somewhat brows on their own without product. I always said I was growing them out, but I didn't know that I was not growing them out. Like I was doing all the wrong things. I'm not saying my brows are like slayed up and they're the best brows, girl, no. But I feel like they really do suit my face a lot better, and I'm much more happier with them. So what I would do before is I would take these tweezers and all this that was grown in, I would go ahead and pluck that. I would pluck this, I would make that shorter. I would go in and like pluck extra in here. I don't know why I would do these. And along the bottoms here, I would pluck, like I would just bring this. I was like destroying my brows and I didn't even know it. I thought I was helping, but I wasn't. So the Anastasia Brow Wiz, like this, I talk about so much on my channel. I love it. So I'm a very hairy person, I say this a lot, but do you see how low my hair grows? Like I get hair growing here and like all here. Just like a week only, and it just like grows a lot. It like connects and like goes here, like I can't. It helps me if I kind of like push this up a little bit out of the way. Then I'll just go in and see where all the big hair bushy is. I will use that as like my guideline. Like I just want to trace that. Normally I'd pluck all that off. So like this. I would go so far up before, like girl. Okay, then I push a lot of this hair down, and I have a chickenpox scar like right here, and that's kind of like where I start. I know that sounds really bad. Go up and I create an arch and I bring it down like that. So this is how I legit look. I like to connect like that. If it doesn't look good, I will remove it. think they're a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So this is just my shape of them because I have over-plucked my eyebrows, so I basically have to like create a new shape, and I really like this thicker one. So then I will just go ahead and fill it in. This is like the easiest part. Lighter strokes. I don't want to go too heavy because I don't want it to look too drawn on. After I fill them in, I just kind of put them into general place. I will be playing around with them a lot more. So do you see the shape already? Like it's like almost completely changed. With this powder, I used to create such a harsh line there, and it just really didn't look good. So now I will go very, very lightly wherever my brows naturally stop. Like that. Oh, my heat just came on. That means it's cold. I like to go a little bit past my brow where it stops. Just a little bit, not dramatic. And again, in very light strokes. Okay, that's what we have so far. So now it looks kind of like outlined like that. So I'll go ahead and fill those in. Again, lightly. I used to think that I would have to push so hard to get my brows like defined, but it actually just makes them look very cakey and fake looking. I feel like the arches are a little bit screwed up today. Probably just because I'm doing this on camera. Then I make sure these points are somewhat equal. Bring my arch down just to connect it to my brows, because that's another mistake I used to make. I would just do the arch and not like flow it. Like it would just stop. So if you just kind of connect it. Thick brows like this aren't for everyone. So then I take my spoolie and I will go ahead and fade this just ever so slightly. I like that look. It gives it a little bit more natural look. And that's why I go a little bit past my natural, because I like that look, how it goes fadey. You see that? So now I take my tweezers and I pluck away all of like this, because I basically have my shape down and I know that I don't need all of these random hairs that come, because I am a monkey. Like look at this big hair right here. Why do my eyebrows, that's how my natural eyebrows, that's how low they go down. There's just no definition, and my eye starts to water because this is just not fun and it hurts. Unibrow life. My right eyebrow is always so much hairier. Like, look at this. There's always that one hair that just does not want to come out. Okay, so they're basically all cleaned up now. There's no like stray hairs laying around. Well, there may be one or two, but cool. Then I will use my Anastasia clear brow gel. Like I love Anastasia for brows. Like they really just completely slay my life. Make sure that they're all gonna be going the way I want them to. Okay, so the very last step is I take again the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duality, and I don't take the shimmer anymore. Nothing is a shimmer, this is just how I roll. I take the concealer side. Literal, there's like hairs hiding, look at that, in the eyeshadow. Conceal them just to clean them up if there's any weird edges. I'm using a Sephora brand Pro concealer brush. So that's what we have, and if they're not perfect or even, I'm sorry, but sometimes I'll make the arch a little lower or higher, or I'll bring this down. It kind of just depends what I'm feeling that day, if I want super thick, but this is the basics of what I do now to my brows. They used to look so sparse, and I don't know, I just had like no shape to them really. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was requested and I had a lot of fun doing it. And again, I'm not perfect. I don't do makeup like Slade or super good. This is just how I've been doing it recently and really love how they look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give each other love. Hug somebody you love, because life is short, and remember to put a smile on your face and be positive. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye, cuties!